The crypto markets are on the rise, and it's starting to feel like we might be on the cusp of a bull market. If you're curious about the top 20 crypto projects to invest in, the kind that could soar from 100 to even 1,000 times their current value, then stick with this video to the very end. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on my latest insights. Before we dive into the list of projects, let's take a quick look at where the market might be heading next. We've seen a significant surge after the approval of a Bitcoin ETF, and my gut tells me that if Bitcoin can break the $36,000 mark, we could be on our way to $42,000, keeping this momentum going. However, markets are complex beasts, and there's always the chance of a correction down the line. If Bitcoin slips below $32,000, we might see it slide even further. So, do your homework and remember, I'm not here to hand out financial advice. I'm just guiding you through the market's potential next steps. Now, with a better grasp on what might come, let's jump right into the projects you're here for. First up on my list is Bitcoin, which is sitting at a price of $34,000 and boasts a market cap of $672 billion. Now, you might be wondering why Bitcoin? Well, it's the frontrunner for widespread adoption among the big names on Wall Street and other heavyweight investors. Take, for instance, BlackRock, the colossal asset management firm that's been quite bullish on Bitcoin. Let me share a snippet from Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, where he discusses Bitcoin's potential. We are hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. I mean, when you think about, I think some of this rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the issues around the Israel war now, global terrorism, and I think there's more people running into a fight quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality. From my perspective, putting money into Bitcoin feels like investing in the whole market. So, what kind of returns could we be looking at? While there are some pretty bold claims out there suggesting Bitcoin could reach $1 million, I reckon a more attainable target in a strong bull market, especially with an ETF approval, could be $100,000. Now, if I run those numbers through a crypto profit calculator, it looks like a $500 investment could net me a profit of about $970 if Bitcoin hits that $100,000 mark we're talking about. Number 2, XRP. Looking at XRP, it's currently sitting at 60 cents with a market cap of $32.2 billion. Why am I considering XRP? Well, the Bitcoin ETF nod seems to signal that the SEC might be softening its stance on crypto, perhaps because they sense they might not come out on top in their battle against it. My take is that the SEC's move to greenlight an ETF could be a sign they're not all that confident about winning against crypto, especially in the XRP lawsuit. It feels like they're shifting gears, getting ready to embrace crypto more openly, which would certainly look better for them if they don't win the case against XRP. XRP hasn't really had its moment in the sun yet, mainly because of the lawsuit. But if we were to see a bull run, I'm betting XRP could reach new heights. There's also chatter about a potential Ripple IPO, which would only add to the positive vibes around it. So what kind of returns could we be talking about? In a favorable market, I wouldn't be surprised to see XRP hit $10. Punching the numbers into a crypto profit calculator, it looks like a $500 investment could potentially grow to around $7,800 in profit if XRP reaches that $10 target we're looking at. Number 3, Matic. Matic, also known as Polygon, is on my radar with its current price at 62 cents and a market cap of $5.8 billion. Why am I eyeing Polygon? It hasn't fully hit its stride in terms of price yet, but I'm sold on the technology that powers it. It's a more affordable option compared to Ethereum, especially when we're talking about NFTs, and my prediction is that Polygon-based NFTs are going to take off in a big way come 2024. So, let's talk numbers. If the market conditions align just right, I see Polygon potentially climbing to about $5. Now, if I run those figures through a crypto profit calculator, it looks like a $500 investment could balloon to a profit of about $3,500 if Polygon hits that $5 mark I'm looking at. Number 4, Solana. Solana, with its current price tag of $39 and a market cap of $16.4 billion, is one of those investments I'm keeping an eye on. Why Solana? Well, it's got this knack for surging in value during a bull market, and that's not just about the tech behind it. Solana's NFTs are also gaining traction because they come with lower fees compared to Ethereum's, which is a big plus. Now let's talk about the potential windfall. Solana reached a peak of $250 in its last bull run, and I'm quite confident it could hit that number again when the market swings upward. So if I put $500 into Solana and it climbs back to that high, the crypto profit calculator tells me I could be looking at a profit of around $2,800. That's the kind of math that gets me excited about the possibilities. Number 5, AON. ACoin is on the market at $130 with a market cap of $477 million. And here's why I'm considering it. Yuga Labs, the folks behind the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, are the brains behind ACoin. There's a solid community backing this project, and it hasn't seen a bull market yet, which tells me a lot of the current investors are in it for the long haul. They're also developing a game, which adds to the appeal. Now let's break down the potential returns. While the use cases and tech might not stand out, I'm betting ACoin will see a significant uptick in a bull market. It's tough to nail down exact figures, but I'm confident. ACoin could soar past $7 in a buoyant market. So, if I were to invest $500 and ACoin hits that target, the crypto profit calculator suggests I could pocket a profit of about $2,200. That's the kind of opportunity that's hard to pass up. Number 6, Gala. Gala is currently valued at 1 cent, with a market capitalization of $54 million. Here's why I'm eyeing Gala Games. It's essentially the standout choice in the crypto gaming world. Last bull market, Gala reached incredible heights, and I'm betting it will do so again, especially considering they've had 2 years to expand and enhance their gaming ecosystem. Now for the potential upside. Gala once soared to 70 cents, though there were fewer tokens in circulation then. Still, I'm confident Gala could reach 50 cents in the right market conditions. If I put down $500 and Gala hits that target, according to the crypto profit calculator, I could be looking at a profit of around $225,000. That's a staggering figure and a testament to the explosive potential of investing in the right crypto game player at the right time. Number 7, MX. MX is currently trading at $22.79, with a market cap of $280 million. Why am I looking at MX? Well, MX is the core currency of the MEX crypto exchange, which, in my view, is the top dog among centralized crypto trading platforms. They offer up to 200x leverage, which is a day trader's dream. Plus, they have a knack for listing new projects ahead of the curve, which naturally draws in investors. There's a tangible perk to holding MX on MEX too, which bolsters its case as a solid investment with a real-world application. The exchange itself is on a growth streak. So what's the financial upside? I'm placing my bets on MX climbing the ranks to become the second largest centralized exchange token, right after BNB. That would peg its market cap at around $4 billion in today's terms. But I'm thinking more along the lines of $1 billion in a bull market scenario. That would price MX at about $120 per coin. Now, if I were to invest $500 and MX hits that price point, the crypto profit calculator tells me I'd be sitting on a profit of roughly $21,000. That's the kind of return that makes you sit up and take notice, and it's why MX is on my radar. Number 8, Pepe. Pepe's current price is a mere 112 units, trailing 5 zeros, and it boasts a market cap of $469 million. Why am I eyeing Pepe? Just yesterday, it showed us it's far from a spent force, surging to become a top-performing low-risk meme coin. It soared during the downturn, and I'm convinced it could rival Shiba Inu's performance in a bullish market. Sure, the project's had its share of drama, with team members offloading hefty chunks of the coin. But it feels like we've hit rock bottom and are now on the upswing. So let's talk numbers. Shiba Inu hit a staggering $40 billion market cap back in 2021. My take? Pepe could be the next Shiba Inu when the bulls take over again. It might sound overly optimistic, but I truly believe that with a bit of utility behind it, Pepe could climb to a $2 billion market cap in the right conditions. That would push its price to 477 units, knocking off one of those zeros. If I put down $500 and Pepe hits that target, the crypto profit calculator tells me I'd be looking at a profit of around $21,000. That's why Pepe is on my investment radar. It's got the potential for a serious payoff. Number 9, Kaspa. Caspa's got my attention with its price tag of 5 cents and a solid market cap of $1.1 billion. Why am I leaning towards Caspa? It's all about their cutting-edge block DAG technology. This isn't just your average blockchain, it's designed for speed, scalability, and keeping things decentralized. Picture this: transactions zipping through and getting fully confirmed in roughly 10 seconds. That's the kind of efficiency that could really take off globally. The decentralized aspect isn't just for show, it ramps up the security across the network. Plus, there's a chance to mine and earn a little extra Caspa, which is always a nice bonus. The development team isn't resting on their laurels either. They're constantly pushing updates and improvements, signaling growth and wider adoption on the horizon. Now, Caspa's got some standout features like lightning-fast transactions and on-the-dot confirmations, which are big pluses in the blockchain world. And let's not overlook the community, a vibrant, supportive crowd backing every move Caspa makes, which is a huge plus in my book. So what's the earning potential here? Caspa's riding high at its peak prices, making it tricky to pinpoint the perfect moment to cash in. But let's play with some numbers. If the market swings our way, Caspa could hit a $5 billion market cap. That would bump the price up to around 75 cents. If I were to invest $500 now, and we hit that sweet spot, I'd be looking at a return of about $7,000. That's why I'm keeping a close eye on Caspa. It's got the tech, the team, and the community to really make a splash. Number 10, Swissborg. Swissborg, with its current price at 21 and a market cap of $25 million, has caught my eye. Why am I considering Swissborg? Well, I reckon it's the top pick for a centralized exchange if you're a retail investor like me. Now, I've got to be careful with what I say, but let's just say I've heard through the grapevine that Swissborg is making some pretty impressive moves behind the scenes. The last bull market saw Swissborg's value soar, and it's only grown in popularity since. That's why I'm betting it'll outdo itself in the next upswing. So, what's the money-making potential here? I'm confident Swissborg could see a tenfold increase from where it stands. Crunching those numbers, a $500 stake could grow into a $4,500 gain if we reach our target. That's why Swissborg is on my radar. It's got the momentum and the moves to really shake things up. Number 11, Sui's current price tag sits at 43, with a market cap that's reached $418 million. And here's why I'm giving it a closer look for my investment portfolio. Sui is being talked about as a potential Ethereum challenger, boasting greater efficiency and a higher transaction capacity. It's got this smart contract language called Move that's pretty slick. And the Sui Layer 1 blockchain is all about zippy transactions, getting things finalized instantly, and making smart contract setup a breeze. There's a real chance to get involved in Sui's world, whether that's by buying, trading, or staking Sui tokens, or by diving into projects that are building on its platform. Its commitment to speedy, private, secure, and user-friendly digital asset management, not to mention the robust security features, positions Sui as a solid bet for those scouting for a blockchain that's scalable, efficient, and a hit with developers. Now let's talk about the potential returns. If Sui were to multiply its value by 15 times from where it's at now, we'd be looking at a price of 645 per token. Punching the numbers into a crypto profit calculator, a $500 plunge, could potentially swell to a $7,000 windfall if Sui hits our ambitious price target. That's why Sui's on my investment radar. It's got the makings of a blockchain superstar. Number 12, Illivium. Illivium's got my attention with its $48 price point and a market cap of $287 million. Here's why it's on my investment watch list. Illivium stands out as one of the first white ESIA quality NFT games that's blending the gaming world with blockchain tech. Its play-to-earn model is pretty groundbreaking, and the way it's teamed up with Immutable X means it's tackling Ethereum scaling headaches head-on, delivering smoother performance without those pesky gas fees when you're transacting. The community around Illivium is solid, and the financial growth it's shown in the past makes me think there's a good chance to make some coin through playing, staking, or mining for ILV tokens. The team behind the project is all in on development, they've got a strong online game, and their revenue sharing with stakers is a big plus for me. Now, if we're talking numbers, I reckon Illivium could soar to $750 if the market's just right. Cranking that through a crypto profit calculator, A $500 stake in Illivium could grow to about $7,300 in returns if we hit our ambitious price goal. That's why Illivium's got a spot on my list of potential investments in the NFT gaming universe. Number 13, Injective. Injective's current price tag of $14 and a market cap of $1.1 billion have caught my eye, and here's why it might just be a smart move to get on board. This decentralized exchange protocol isn't just any platform. It's got a track record of solid price performance and some heavy hitters like Mark Cuban backing it. What's not to like about peer-to-peer trading that's smooth for both developers and traders? But here's something even more interesting. Injective's got this strategy where they regularly burn tokens, which could mean the value of the remaining tokens might just go up. It's not just about trading either. These tokens are multitaskers. They validate transactions, boost dApp development, and cover those pesky transaction fees. And the community vibe, it's strong. Injective is all about building a space where anyone can get in on the DeFi action, with a blockchain that's designed for building apps that work across different platforms. Now, if we're talking future gains, I'm thinking Injective could multiply its value by 20 times, hitting a sweet $280 per token. So if I put down $500 now and we reach that goal, I'm looking at a potential profit of about $90,500. That's why Injective is on my radar. It's got the mix of innovation, community, and growth potential that I'm after. Number 14, Render. I'm taking a close look at Render, which is currently valued at $228 with a market cap of $851 million, and here's my take on it. Render operates a decentralized network that's all about connecting those with powerful GPUs to folks who need that kind of computing muscle, streamlining the whole rendering process in a way that's both efficient and wallet-friendly. If you've got the GPU power to spare, you could even earn from it, which is a pretty sweet deal. But there's more to Render than just making a quick buck. It's got its sights set on bigger things, like shrinking the carbon footprint of the industry, making sure digital content rights are managed properly, and building a community-driven ecosystem right on the Ethereum blockchain. That's a lot of boxes ticked for anyone looking to invest in a project that's not just about the tech, but also about doing good. Now let's talk future dollars and cents. If Render plays its cards right, it could climb the ranks to become one of the top 5 crypto projects out there, with a potential market cap of $30 billion. That would put its value at around $80 per token. So if I were to invest $500 today and Render hits that target, I could be looking at a return of roughly $117,000. That's why Render's got my attention. It's a blend of innovation, responsibility, and solid growth prospects. Number 15, Mask. I'm eyeing Mask, which is currently sitting at $27 with a market cap of $9.3 million, and here's why it's on my radar. Mask is all about keeping the internet open and free, running on a decentralized network that blends VPN and Tor tech. It's a token that not only helps keep the network safe from online threats, but also rewards those who chip in and help with transactions. Now, Mask has teamed up with Polygon, which is a game changer. This move is all about making things bigger and better. We're talking more scalability, slashed gas fees, and faster transactions. Plus, the whole project is driven by its community, and they're serious about privacy and fighting internet censorship. For someone like me, who's a bit cautious with where I put my money, Mask's lower risk of price manipulation is a big draw. So, what's the money talk? Mask might not be the kind to hit those wild market cap numbers, but I can see it reaching a $1 billion market cap. That would nudge its price up to around $29. If I were to put down $500 now and Mask hits that goal, I'd be looking at a return of about $53,300. That's why Mask is on my list. It's a blend of tech for a good cause and a solid investment opportunity. Number 16 is Planet. Currently valued at a tiny 0.056, with a trading volume that's hit over $31 million in just 24 hours. So, why am I drawn to Planet? Well, it's tied to Inter Miami, the soccer club, and there's buzz that Messi might give it a shout-out. Imagine this. If Messi features this token on his Instagram, we're talking about a rocket to the moon in terms of value, with exchanges scrambling to list it to draw in the crowds. Now, I'm banking on the chance that if I get in before Messi's potential post, the returns could be huge. But it's all hinging on whether he actually posts about it. And get this. There's talk that Messi's even setting up a Twitter account, mainly to hype up Planet, which could send its popularity through the roof. Let's talk numbers. If Planet hits the mainstream big time, it could soar to a market cap of $5 billion, which would bump its price up to 0.005. So if I put down $500 now and it reaches our target, I could be pocketing anywhere from $4,000 to $4,500. That's a hefty sum, but as always, it's a waiting game to see if Messi steps into the ring for Planet. Number 17, Compete. Compete is sitting at 1 cent with a market cap of $1.9 million. Why am I interested? Compete is shaping up to be a top contender in the gaming world, especially with its gameplay that could really take off and become a hit in the mainstream gaming scene. If it does, it'll be a trailblazer as the first blockchain game to make it big, outside of the crypto niche, potentially becoming the titan of crypto gaming. The branding catches your eye, but it's the team behind it that's truly impressive. Now, for the gains, I'm convinced that Compete could hit a market cap of $5 billion if the conditions are just right, which would push its value to an impressive $74.25. Crunching the numbers with a crypto profit calculator, a $500 bet on Compete now could turn into a $27,000 windfall if it reaches our ambitious target. That's the kind of opportunity that makes you sit up and take notice. Number 18, Game 1, currently valued at 2 cents with a market cap of $8.8 million. Why am I drawn to GameZone? It's carving out a niche in the blockchain gaming sector, positioning itself as a portal for gamers to get in on new blockchain games from the ground up. It's a decentralized hub for gaming launches. By holding GZone tokens, I get a say in initial game and NFT offerings. The more active I am, the better my chances of scoring prime allocation packages, thanks to their tier-based system. They're also smart about their token supply, aiming to keep the growth steady and sustainable. And GameZone isn't just about playing games, it's about changing the game. It's about giving power to the players, letting them own a piece of the action. Now, if we talk numbers, in a favorable market, GameZone could soar to a $3 billion market cap, which would push the price to $680 per token. With a handy crypto profit calculator, a $500 investment today could grow to a staggering $169,000 if GameZone hits our set target. That's the kind of potential that makes you want to be part of the game. Number 19, RVF. RVF is trading at 58 cents with a market cap of $49 million. Why am I considering an investment in Rocket Value Exchange? Well, it's a decentralized exchange, DEX, that's poised to take on Uniswap, especially now that Uniswap is introducing KYC requirements for its users. This shift could drive people to look for an alternative platform for their swapping needs, and Rocket Value Exchange stands out as a prime candidate. The platform itself is user-friendly and has the potential to climb to the top spot for investors looking for a DEX. The only thing they're lacking at the moment is a mobile app. But I'm convinced that once they launch it, the platform's popularity is going to skyrocket. Now let's talk about the potential financial upside. If RVF were to surpass Uniswap as the leading DEX and swaps platform, we could be looking at a market cap of $20 billion, which would push the price of RVF to 236 yuan. Crunching those numbers through a crypto profit calculator, a modest $500 investment could balloon to an impressive $374,000 if RVF reaches our price target. And just a heads up, I've got a coin in mind with a 1000x potential. If you're finding this insight helpful, a thumbs up would be much appreciated for all this free advice I'm sharing. Number 20, LimeWire, which is valued at 8 cents with a market cap of $3.9 million. Why am I drawn to LimeWire? It's because they're innovating the creator economy, one step at a time. LimeWire offers a platform where content creators, artists, and brands can establish membership-based communities. This allows creators to generate steady revenue by providing fans with exclusive access to their artistic journey. What's really exciting is how LimeWire leverages blockchain technology to make exclusive content and assets not just consumable, but ownable and tradable. This means fans can actively participate in the success of the creators they admire by directly supporting them. The LimeWire token, an ERC20 utility token, is intricately woven into the platform's fabric. It's designed to reward holders with perks and benefits, enhancing the overall user experience on LimeWire. In mid-2022, LimeWire wrapped up a successful $10.4 million strategic and private presale of their token, backed by a roster of solid investors like Kren Ventures, Crypto.com Capital, GSR, and Arrington Capital. With a new AI studio and the promise of more artists joining next year, the buzz around LimeWire is only going to grow. I'm quite bullish on its prospects and anticipate a significant bull run. So what's the financial potential here? If market conditions align, I can see LimeWire's value skyrocketing to a $3 billion market cap, which would peg the price at around $60. By running those figures through a crypto profit calculator, a 500 investment could potentially net a return of about 374,000 if LimeWire hits or pre-target. I'd love to know which of these ventures has caught your eye. Leave a comment and we can dive into a conversation. Also, have you heard that AI coins are leading the pack in this year's crypto market performances? Stay tuned for our next video where we'll delve into this topic. Believe me, it's something you'll want to see.